guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we have a FUT Champs live gameplay for you guys. We have a live commentary. We're going to be talking about Real Madrid, basically. So, I need to take, okay. Alright, this just came out of my Xbox. I don't know. I just wanted to say that. We're going to get into this. We have 405,000 coins in the bank. But yeah, guys, drop a like on this video. What can we get? Like, what, 10, 15 likes? Something like that. This is the team we're going to be going into the match with. We are only going to play home. I played one away match. Came up against a guy who was absolutely garbage, who had the best team in the world, and I lost because he just put in every single chance, and I couldn't do anything. So, today is Saturday. It will be uploaded probably like 10 minutes after I do make this video. So yeah, we're going to be talking about Real Madrid today. Okay, so Saturday, today, Real Madrid versus Villarreal. Villarreal was 6th, Madrid was 4th. Madrid did just tie against Numan. Okay, okay, I thought it was going to disconnect me from the EA servers. By the way, this video is going to be like 20 to like 30 minutes most likely. So yeah, just buckle in, get ready, get some popcorn, get some water. I like water. I like granola bars too. You guys should get some granola bars. But yeah, they played against Numancia earlier this week in the Copa del Rey. They tied 2-2, and then before that, they tied with Celta Vigo 2-2 as well. So they've tied twice in the space of under a week, and then this time today against Villarreal, they lost 1-0 in the 87th minute from a goal by Fornals and from Villarreal. And was the goal deserved? I don't think so. I think Villarreal did really well. They played, I wouldn't say incredible or amazing or insane. I think they just played very, very decently. If we can't find a game, there we go. I just want to get into a game. Please accept it. There we go. Okay. So I think Villarreal, they did their job. They did what they had to do. They played decently. They didn't play insanely good, but Real was just unlucky with the, I'm playing against Squirrel Gamer L2. Okay, that's actually not the greatest of teams. Hopefully, I don't get embarrassed. I feel like Mohamed Salah and Lukaku are going to work me, though. But what is wrong with Real Madrid is the question and the title of this video. So, let's break it down. First half of the Real Madrid-Villarreal game, it was the best half I have seen Real Madrid play this whole season. Oh my god, I thought that went in. This whole season, they played so well, man. I was hyped. I was like, dude, okay, we're gonna get this win. One of these shots, one of these chances that we're creating has to go in. Isco, Bale, Ronaldo, they're all getting into places. Oh my god. Okay, that's annoying. One through ball, he's through. My defenders don't do anything. That's fine. We're 1-0 down. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make the comeback. Okay, so basically, yeah, they were all making runs. They were all making great plays. I thought they were playing super, super well, and I was really like looking forward to getting a couple goals here. I thought this was going to be the game that kind of turns our season around, I guess you can say. Oh my, that's such a lucky tackle, dude. Come on. And then I thought, yeah, this is going to be the game where we score a bunch of goals. We're creating so many chances. One of these has to go in. Cristiano hit the post a couple times. Cristiano also, hit the side netting. He took some shot that probably should have went in. And then there was an instance where I think it was, I don't remember who it was, but I know Isco was the guy who passed it to Ronaldo. So Isco was on the right side of the 18. Kind of already in the 18. He was in the 18 basically. He was in the 18, just barely in, and he saw Cristiano at the left-hand side of the post. So let's say right here. Let me show you guys in the game. Actually, I'm gonna actually try and do this. Let's see. Oh shoot. Okay, so. Oh, okay, that worked. Okay, so you see where Dembele was, where he shot that from? Isco was basically there. He saw Cristiano at the other post. Cristiano was there, and the thing is, Ronaldo got tapped like a bit to the point where usually he would fall and kind of, I guess, I wouldn't say dive, but you know, if you're a professional footballer, you have to know that when there's minimal contact, you have to kind of exaggerate to the point where it's not a dive, but it's just it's just like if there's contact, and contact in the penalty box to the point where it can make you lose your balance and not have you perform as well, I guess you can say. That should be called as a pen. And Ronaldo, at this point, he should have dived, but he didn't. He held it off like a man, I guess you can say. And it caused him to lose his balance, and the pass from Isco was saved by their goalkeeper, Senho. And it was a great save by him. It was very, very, he went across, wow. He went across the 6-yard line really quick, like super quick. I was very, very impressed. And, well, he saved the ball basically from going in. Cristiano missed, and that was that. That was the biggest chance, in my opinion, of the first half. The second half, I wasn't watching the second half as much. I did watch the second half though, and basically, what the heck? What is going on, man? Yeah, they didn't play as well. Real weren't playing too great. It's just like they collapsed, and it's like they put every single the efforts that they were putting in the first half were left in the first half, and the second half was like a team that just didn't care and didn't want to score goals anymore because they thought they couldn't. And I don't know what's wrong, to be honest. I mean, there's a couple things that were seen in the Celta Vigo game. For example, we saw Marcelo letting Dani Alves score. Of course, Dani Alves did get an inform this week for the Real Madrid game, and that was Marcelo's fault. That goal was Marcelo's fault because he didn't come back and do his defensive duties. Today's game, the goal from Villarreal. What? Yo, okay, that pass was to Dembele. He took a touch when he could have just shot it and it would have went in, but all right, that's cool. So the goal from Villarreal today was from a Marcelo mistake again. Marcelo was where Lukaku was right now, the halfway line, and then the I think it was the Unal. I think his name is Unal from Villarreal. He was at the edge of the 18 or the semicircle. He was like what 20, 30 yards behind Marcelo. Oh, he's offside. He was 20 yards behind. He was 20 yards behind Marcelo, and the ball. Villarreal was coming on a counterattack. Marcelo started running back, and then obviously the guy started running forward. By the end of the play, when Unal, the guy that was way behind Marcelo, shot the ball and Navas saved it, Marcelo was behind Unal when Marcelo was originally 20 to 30 yards in front of the player. What does that mean? What am I trying to say here? I'm trying to basically say that Marcelo is lazy. Doesn't do anything in those situations. I'm saying in those situations he doesn't come back. He literally just looked at the, I don't remember, like, oh my gosh, there we go, this should be a goal. I don't remember like exactly how the play was. I don't remember exactly what he did, but I just saw the picture and I was like, okay, Marcelo's costing us once again, dude. And man, it's just frustrating to see as a Real Madrid fan. I saw Casemiro in the press conference say, nothing is going, we're playing well and we're doing well, but nothing is going in. And I completely agree to an extent. I mean, here, Zidane is a bit of a problem right now. I'm not gonna lie. Zidane is a bit of a problem. He's stubborn. He doesn't admit his mistakes too much. Or at all, I should say. He doesn't admit to his mistakes, or own up to his mistakes, I should say. And that's a bit of a problem. Is Benzema a problem? Sort of. I mean, we haven't had him, and we've been not doing too hot. So, I mean, Benzema could be a key to us winning more games. I don't know. But basically, Zidane has to not... Okay, so Celta Vigo game was the normal starting 11. I think it was the starting 11 from Cardiff. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that because I don't remember too well. But I remember the starting 11 for Celta Vigo was this exact same starting 11 for Villarreal today, except Sergio Ramos was suspended or injured. Sergio Ramos was injured. So I thought to myself, okay, if in a game against Celta Vigo, who are in like 14th place, or were in 14th place during that game, if you can't beat them, Celta Vigo always performs when they play against us. They always play really well. Like, it's kind of crazy. But if you can't beat a team with the starting 11 you put out, why are you putting out the same exact team, basically the exact same team, against a sixth place team when there's like 10 spots difference or 8 spots difference. Like, what are you doing, Zidane, dude? Like, I get that these players are ones that won you back-to-back UCLs, that won you La Liga last season. I know you have faith in them, but they're just not playing well. They're just not playing well. I'm not putting everything on Zidane here. Is Zidane part of the problem? Yes, he has to change he has to change a lot of stuff, and so do the players. The players have to start performing. The players are just not performing at this point, and it's so frustrating to watch. I saw about a lot of people complaining about Toni Kroos, saying he's a bit of a problem as well. Modric just been exceptional, man. Modric is just unreal. He's just good as always. Marcelo is struggling. Marcelo and Carvajal. The thing is, Marcelo and Carvajal are crossing merchants. All right, Kroos has turned into kind of a crossing merchant as well. Even though Kroos doesn't go in the wing as much, I know he stays in the middle, distributes crosses, or distributes passes to the wings, where usually the wings are Marcelo and Carvajal. I'm just checking my Twitter, that's why. So Carvajal and Modric have basically turned into crossing merchants. Wow, that's a great goal. Have turned into crossing merchants basically, and it doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't. Bale and Ronaldo, they're not there to head it in anymore. Morata's not there to head it in anymore. And it's disappointing to see, because, you know, last season it worked. It worked. Sergio Ramos was in the box. It worked. We scored a bunch of headers. Morata was in the box. It worked. But now it doesn't. Now let's move on to the subs. The substitutions. You're bringing on Asensio and Lucas every game. All right. That's fine. Last season, I would have been all for it. Asensio was amazing last season. Literally, a bunch of people called him the best young talent in the world, next to Kylian Mbappe probably, and I completely agree. Is Asensio playing worse? I mean, he's not playing as well, but I'm not saying he's the problem, because he's not. I mean, he's clearly not getting chances. He's only getting Actually, I'm not going to score this because I don't want this guy to quit. So yeah, I'm just going to let that go because I still need to talk. And then you're bringing on Lucas Vazquez, who Lucas Vazquez is a crossing merchant as well, dude. Like, I don't know if you get this, but Lucas Vazquez last season was great. In my opinion, he was one of the best subs we had. A game changer, was good in, was amazing at crossing the ball, fighting the header. He was exceptional. He was phenomenal. He was sublime. I thought he was great. I thought he in my opinion, he was my favorite super sub apart from Asensio. And I liked him as a sub, but now I just don't. I mean, he doesn't do much. You sub out Isco and Bale for Lucas Vazquez. It's just not the greatest thing you can do, man. And I mean, I'm not saying that I have the fix to the problem, but I just don't know. I just don't think that they are game changers at this point, and you're just still bringing them on when they clearly didn't do anything against Celta. They literally were detrimental in the Celta Vigo game, and then they were detrimental today in the Villarreal game. That's just that. And now, let's get into another topic of Real, man. Should they sign players? Yes. If Zidane doesn't want to, I saw this tweet today saying, it said, if Zidane gets into Florentino's mind that they don't need to sign any strikers, I think it was strikers, or it might have been any players. I'm pretty sure it was strikers. If Zidane gets into Florentino's head that they don't need any strikers, then Zidane and Florentino both have to go, which does make sense. I agree with it. But we need someone else. I can't have Borja Mayoral coming in for Benzema when Benzema's literally just chilling half the game, man. I need a goal scorer. Whether that's Harry Kane in the summer, that's fine. But now we need someone who brings us back into the season. And I think that player could be Alexis Sanchez. I thought the player that could bring us back into the season was Alexis Sanchez, because he's what, 40 million for his buyout clause, probably no more than 40 million. United and City are willing to pay like what 20-30 million for him, go snatch up Alexis Sanchez, man. He could be the solution to the season. He's what, 29 years old, 30? Yes, that's fine. But it's 20-30 mil. You're Real Madrid, dude. Just splash the cash. He could turn your season around. He's eligible for the Champions League. It's that simple. Guys, this will be the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. See you guys soon.